based on true events. This story begins in 1979 when a revolution in Iran took place. Taking advantage of the situation, Iraq invaded the neighboring nation and thousands of people were massacred in a few weeks. We are in Tehran, it's 1981. Family has come with a coyote who can help their son cross the border. Ali, our protagonist, has seconds to say goodbye to his parents before boarding the truck to his destination. His mother gives him a key with his pass. He must remember where he's from, regardless of where he ends up. Once on the truck, the driver gives a simple instruction. When you hear a knock, you must hang on to the pipe and stay there until the knock is repeated. If you fail to do this, you will both surely be discovered and killed. The truck leaves and his parents hug, knowing they have sent the last of their children to an uncertain future. Hours later, Ali sees they've reached a war-torn city. Then, he hears the knock and climbs onto the tube the driver indicated. He holds on, but the inspection lasts longer than expected. From his hiding place, Ali hears weapons being loaded. However, the issue is with a couple ahead, so he must wait longer. Ali drops the key, catching the guard's attention, who enters the truck but luckily doesn't catch him. In the next scene, we see Lee in California attending his first day of classes at the new school. Although Ali is just a boy who wishes for a normal life, the news about the conflict is everywhere. Additionally, American lives have been lost in the process, and that doesn't make Lee the most popular. Not even the teachers are open to guiding him. And when the other kids hear he's from Iran, he earns everyone's disdain. At lunch, we meet Mike, the school's leader. Of course, he's a bully who mocks Ollie's food. Come on, Ollie, couldn't you just bring a hamburger like everyone else? Christy, the only empathetic one, tells him to stop. It's clear he's trying to fit in, and the taunts don't help. In the city, the anti-Iranian wave is trendy. Restaurants ban their entry, and there's nowhere Ollie can eat in peace or buy food. Jafe, his uncle, waits, eager to hear how it went. He knows it wasn't easy, but wants Ollie strong. He can't think everyone will treat him well out of pity. He must be strong, just like he had to when he arrived years ago. Though his uncle makes lunch, Ali Loboda barely leaves home. He doesn't want to say what happened, but also doesn't want to take his country's food to school. That morning, his uncle finds his workshop vandalized. Hatred towards Iranians intensifies and everyone thinks they are terrorists. Ali has realized that the school is run by the athletes, so to survive he has to pretend to be one of them, or maybe at least join the team. But when he applies for the soccer team and sees the other team members, he realizes they would crush him on the first try. Ali doesn't give up. He tries out for basketball and other sports and doesn't let anyone make fun of him. Even when Mike shows up to beat him up, he tries to hit back and holds on until Principal Skinner manages to stop the fight. The first question Skinner asks Ali is if he thinks he's special, because he's not. Everyone in that country came from somewhere else. He is a firm believer that everyone can achieve what they set out to do, focusing on the prize, not on bothering others who are competing for other things. This will be the only time they get Mike off his back. He'd better find a way to get along or go unnoticed. As he leaves the school, he sees Christy's mother putting her car up for sale. The family is having money problems and now she will lose her means of transportation. All he hears the money is for a French tutor, and since he knows the language and gathers courage, he enters the restaurant and offers to be her tutor for free. Everyone around is looking at her as if they expect her to throw him out of the place, but instead she agrees. As soon as he returns home, his uncle mistreats him. He believes that what happened to his workshop is his fault, since he had gone unnoticed for years. After nearly coming to blows with his uncle, Ali runs out and soon reaches the school gym, where the wrestling competition is happening. Everyone is there, including Mike and Christy, to see their school try to beat Knox, the state champion, but he's ruthless and breaks Toad's arm, their school's competitor, and went. Upon seeing Ali, Mike throws his beer at him, and since he doesn't have the strength to fight, Ali snatches his jacket and wipes his face with it. Then he runs away and loses them. Coach Dan is having a hard time. Toad was his best guy, and with his injury, the season is over for the wrestling team unless they find new skilled members. The next morning, Ali shows up at the gym wanting to join the team, but then rejects him. The last thing he needs is the kid everyone hates in his class. However, Ali reads the rules and Dan must give him a chance. like it or not. And to prove his worth, he picks the biggest one to fight. Ali is not only fast, but also elusive and manages to show some talent. But in the end he loses, although he leaves the best in the class exhausted and earns his place on the team. All thanks to holding on as tightly as that day on the truck at the border. When he gets home, his uncle is ready to kick him out, with the papers already signed to revoke his visa. But seeing him join the wrestling team reminded him of his old days. He is tired of taking everyone's crap around him, so he promises to stop fighting against him and offers a truce so they can survive together in this era of hatred they are facing. The next day, returning from class, his uncle emptied the garage and made it a gym, planning to teach him all he knows. From the photos, Ali learns his uncle is an Iranian champion, expert in a fighting technique similar to the American one, only his is much better. He's not interested in Dan's rules and techniques. He's a loser. He hasn't won a title in 7 years. And the first thing Ali will learn are the mills, heavy wooden pieces that he must spin 100 times every day. Just turning the smallest one almost knocks him down. He has no idea how he'll manage with the others, but he must do it if he wants to improve. That night, Ali goes to the restaurant to help Christy with her French, but her mother makes them study in back. She doesn't want to lose customers, but appreciates their help. During the first event, Mark, the young man in the 57 kilograms division, keeps vomiting, and though Dan doesn't want to, he has to put Ali into the competition. The event begins and everyone mocks Ali. The hatred is stronger than ever. But Ali follows his uncle's instructions and wins the match, although that doesn't make many people happy, including the entire audience and Skinner, who doesn't want a riot to break out because the Iranian beat an American. In the following days, Ali goes on a winning streak. The 57 kilograms division stays undefeated, and his relationship with his uncle and Christy improve, without stopping like his French, since he starts passing his exams and no longer has to lose his car. NOX finds out there's a new guy who has won 8 fights in a row, so he get ready to face him, but since he's overweight, it's time to start vomiting. The team finally accepts Lee and gives him a jacket with his fighter name, Wizard, since he is the magician of victories. That night, the boys sneak out to do crazy things like swimming in the mayor's pool, and Ali finally gets his chance with Christy. When everything seemed to be going well, it's revealed that over 321 Americans died in the Iraq-Iran war, so the public demand the immediate deportation. Throughout the country, Iranian businesses are being burned and they are being attacked. So it's no surprise that during the next wrestling competition, a mob is ready to burn down the gym if Ali wins again. To make matters worse, Ali hears Christy deny having kissed him and tells her friend that she only seeks him out to learn French. Skinner wants to cancel the competition, but then doesn't plan to let Ali be humiliated like that. So he tells him he has a plan. Just before the fight starts, he tells Lee to win. He doesn't want him to be humble. He wants him to forget the audience and just win. The next thing that happens is impressive. Ali not only defeats his opponent with a single move, but also makes it clear that he has no chance and sets the best time in the county. Yafez is proud of his nephew and now attends competitions without caring what people say. There he meets Jane, Toad's mother, and it seems they might hit it off. Knox appears in the locker room to tell Ali to enjoy his momentary glory. He's about to reach 57 kilograms and will come for him. Knox is the personification of all the racism, hatred, and contempt Americans have for foreigners, and now he has set his sights on Ali. With his uncle, they analyze Knox's fights, and he teaches him what's needed to face him. But Ali's mind is a different challenge. Knox is ruthless and has gotten into his head. If he can't get him out and stay focused, no matter what happens in the ring, he will have already lost before starting. To start gaining control of his mind, he must overcome everything and everyone he fears. Starting with Mike, who was the first to mock him when he prepared to challenge him. Christy appeared happy for getting an A in French, but Ali doesn't have time for her, as he heard what she said to her friend. Driven by anger, Ali goes to Mike and starts a fight he wins, but Skinner kicks him off the wrestling team. His uncle tells him that now he is a fighter, someone brave, and no one can take that away from him. Especially not an old man in a suit who has looked down on him from the first day. He knows that Skinner always wanted him to keep a low profile and not rock the boat. It's the same thing they do with everyone, but he's there to prove the opposite. The wrestling team is not all he has. It's what has become important, and Dan has realized that, so he asks Hafez to be his assistant coach. He realized he's soft, and they need someone like him to teach them to be winners. Like Ali, who laughs realizing his teammates have no idea what's coming, especially with the Mills. The next day, Christy gets tired of apologizing, so she takes the fast track and goes out in front of everyone, so they'll stop thinking she's ashamed to be with him. Later, Ali talks to Skinner and shows him the key, explaining its meaning. In their country, they are known as keys to the sky, given to children who are too weak to engage in combat. That is the last memory he has of his mother, the message that he is not made to fight for what he deserves. In everyone's eyes, he was always useless, but he remembers the first day when he was told that in this country everyone could achieve anything. Now he has the opportunity to do it, and he's taking it away from him. So Skinner revokes his decision and allows him to participate in the regionals where he will face NOX for the title. But before that they must go through the sectionals, where the team will have to demonstrate what they learned from Hayes. Before Ollie's fight, Knox reveals himself from the crowd and warns him not to lose. He's not done with him yet. Despite having everything to win, Ollie found it difficult, and Jafe knows that Knox's presence affects him, so they have to work on his mindset. After the victory, the team goes for pizza, and Jafe has a date with Jane. But fate has uncertain ways of testing us, and this is one of them. Ollie went from being on top celebrating a great victory to being at his uncle's funeral, who died after being run over by a truck. Due to Ollie losing his sponsor, he has become an illegal alien and must go to a detention center on Friday, right on the day of the state championships. The situation is complicated. If Ollie wins, he will receive a full scholarship, and that comes with a visa, a place to live as well. But they cannot ignore the law, and the events happen at the same time. While Ollie goes through his uncle's things, he finds many newspaper clippings showing his uncle was proud of him, though he rarely showed it. Christy wants him to flee. He can live as an illegal, but for Lee, the state championships are everything. So on the event day, Skinner gets him a few extra hours, and Ollie meets Pat, who has his scholarship papers ready. But he must win or the scholarship goes to Knox. The place is immense. It's filled with the best fighters in the state, and everything is broadcast on television. Knox is a beast. He wins every match with brutality, and the crowd loves him. After a long day, we reach the final match, where Ollie can face NOX, who represents all Ollie has wanted to defeat since leaving Iran. In the third round, Ollie is losing 9-2 February, so he needs to do something amazing to win and prove not only to himself, but to everyone else that he's here to stay. Just like that. With his uncle's secret technique, Alice is crowned the winner, securing the scholarship, the future, and of course, the girl. And that's how this great movie ends. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and